up, Thumpers? Welcome to another trailer reaction from Hyper RPG. We are very, very, very excited to be here. We're going to be doing the trailer reaction for Halloween. We're going to be doing two trailers. We're going to be doing the brand new trailer that just came out and an international trailer that I hear is quite different from the other trailer. But we did the trailer reaction for the first trailer, which was very exciting. Also, we're doing this sort of as a road to Cineverse, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
we're going to bring the show. We've heard some of you, and we're bringing the show back. And we're going to be bringing back in some little segments and things of that nature. So obviously trailer reactions and the show itself will come back in a big way. And I think our first big episode back will, in fact, be Halloween.
Yes.
So we thought this would be apropos as the road to the return. We're going to be trying out some new segments and things of that nature. We've been working behind the scenes. We got some cool stuff planned out. So these trailer reactions are going to be the first road to Cineverse. And we're probably going to have some reviews coming down the pipe soon and things of that nature.
Yeah, and also for the 2 weeks that I'm gone in Europe, Cameron and I were talking, and Elizabeth were talking with Lucas, and I think we're going to do some sort of Halloween-themed videos talking about some of the best horror movies or just interesting horror movies that we've all seen, and you know, give you guys some recommendations, and then that will sort of lead into the premiere of the new version of Cineverse, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, we're all huge fans of horror films, and I know a lot of you guys are too. So if you have any recommendations for horror films that you would want us to talk about and release over the next month, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, there's just good stuff coming down the pipeline. There's been great stuff that's come out this year. Next year, there's going to be some great stuff coming out. So I'm very excited. How do we feel about this new trailer? I'm kind of at that point where like I want to watch this trailer because I'm very excited about this movie, but I also don't want to see anything else from this movie after this.
Well, it'll also be interesting to see because me and Adam saw the Comic-Con panel where they showed like an entire scene.
Yes.
So how much of this trailer will be maybe some of the scene edited down because the scene we saw was quite violent.
It was quite violent. It was pretty long. It was like a 5-minute scene, and then I think there was like
take.
30 to 45 seconds of just like trailer stuff.
Yeah. So how much of that will be this and things of that nature will be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm excited about this trailer as well.
Yeah.
And Adam, actually, you did a Halloween video.
Oh, I did, yeah. So that's kind of been the interesting thing about this Halloween movie is that there are still people out there who are sort of confused where this takes place and the continuity of the entire franchise. So I did a video where I talked about not only where this movie takes place, but sort of the general continuity of the Halloween movies, because there's really 4 different continuities within the series. And I kind of go into it into the whole video. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link down in the description, but I think all you really need to know about this movie is that it takes place after the original. So it's basically pretending like nothing else happened after the original Halloween. Not even Halloween 2, which obviously at the end, if you've seen that movie, Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis die. We know they obviously come back later on, but...
Yeah, because the existing timelines right now are what? Halloween 1, 2, H2O, and Resurrection.
Yes.
Halloween 3 is its own thing.
Yes.
Rob
Zombies
2 remakes.
Yeah.
And then Halloween 1, 2, 4, and 5 you can then look at as its own.
Is in that one.
And 6, yeah. So yeah, there are 4.
Yeah.
And now the 5th one with this.
And now the brand new continuity of just this. So it's a tricky continuity, and so that was kind of the point of the video, was like, how do I sum this up in a short amount of time and tell people like this is what's happening? A lot of people have found it a useful resource. So I appreciate everyone checking that out. Thanks for shouting that out, Cameron. Appreciate that. But yeah.
Let's jump
into
this.
Let's get in. Let's get into this. All right, here we go. This is the domestic trailer that we're watching first.
So my house is here. Which one should we go to? They're all spooky. I'm gonna pick that one over on across the street. Yeah. Oh, what the? Hey, sorry about that. Sorry.
I'm happy that the mask looks good, because after part 1, none of the masks really look quite right.
Yeah.
40 years ago, on Halloween night, Michael Myers murdered 3 people.
After that horrific night, he was sent back to the institution in captivity.
That's always fun.
Every night that he would escape.
What the hell did you do that for?
so I can kill him.
So good.
The bus crashed.
Michael Myers escaped. He'll return to Haddonfield, his home.
Oh, shit.
I need to protect my family.
You have no security system, Karen.
Mom, you need help.
Evil is real.
Every time. Every time.
There's a reason we're supposed to be afraid of this night.
I've been preparing for this for a long time. It is not safe to be on the street tonight.
Go home! Get out of here! Get inside!
Nice.
Michael!
He's here. He is a killer, but he will be killed tonight.
Fuck.
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Oh, man. So that, like you were saying, we went to Comic-Con.
Yes.
That whole opening, I did, and I hadn't seen the trailer before this, but I remember reading on Twitter yesterday some comment of like, man, this trailer gave so much away. Now watching it, I'm like, oh, this is all, the whole beginning of that trailer is one entire single take sequence.
Yeah, so that first scene where it's like he goes to the garage, picks up the hammer, goes in the house, goes into the second house, the
Yep.
girl at the window. That was the scene they showed us at Comic-Con, and it's
Yeah.
4 minutes long.
Yeah.
Single
It's
take,
awesome.
following him through 2 or 3 homes.
Yeah.
So that was footage we did see at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Cut down obviously in a trailer style.
Yeah.
And then all the new stuff, which I kind of like that they're keeping this sort of bare bone. Like we didn't get
Yes.
any new information, which I'm kind of okay with.
Yep.
We still know she's gonna try and kill him. She's stoked that the bus crashed, and her family's like, "What are you doing,
Grandma? Why are you so crazy?
And even the sheriff is like, "Why do you want this?"
Yeah.
So, that's all information we gathered from the first trailer,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of okay with that. They didn't try and be like, "Oh, and also there's this thing now."
Yeah, I agree, and I they give us a couple more shots. We get to see Michael Myers in the background of the gravesite, which is and not in his traditional outfit, which is kind of it's a little unsettling because it's Michael Myers, but to like see him in human form
Mhm.
is weird because we get such a brief glimpse of him in the original movie where he has the mask off, and I think originally a lot of people talked about when that movie came out, you didn't know what to expect. You were expected to be terrified by what you were going to see
Yeah.
because you thought it was going to be something else and it ends up being just a regular guy.
Just some dude.
Exactly. So you're seeing him in this movie potentially in just like we already know like the prison sequence. He's also just in regular or like in prison garb, obviously. But it's always still kind of weird to me to see Michael Myers like in a human form as opposed to just being like this faceless thing that just walks around, the shape as they call him. But it's cool that we got a little glimpse of that opening sequence. Or the opening of the trailer, that's like the single shot. A lot of like homages to Halloween 2, obviously. Halloween the original, where you see like the sheets on the clothesline. Like I love all that, and I agree with you, Cameron. I'm glad that they're not giving away a lot more like plotty stuff because I think again, like the original Halloween, it's very simple.
Yeah,
guys are just trying to kill people.
What do you think of this, Elizabeth?
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, I love when we watched the last one. It's just Jamie Lee Curtis is so good, and it's so fun to like. It kind of has an element of what's not a traditional horror movie is just like pitting two people against each other.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it also has the rest of the horror film tropes behind that. So to everyone else, it's a normal horror movie, and to Jamie Lee Curtis, it's a revenge film.
Totally.
And like seeing both of those, and they're playing with both of those vibes at the same time. I mean, the trailer certainly makes it seem like they capture shifting back and forth super well. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and it seems like Jamie Lee Curtis is very much embracing that Dr. Loomis role now.
Yeah.
And because the continuity has changed, Dr. Loomis and Laurie probably had a pretty extensive relationship after the first movie. So I'm sure she learned a lot from Dr. Loomis about Michael Myers and kind of what he is, what he represents. And I think that has sort of stuck with her for 40 years. And now she gets the opportunity to use that against Michael, which I think is interesting. But let's check out this international trailer.
Yes.
That apparently is completely different. So we'll see.
So my house is here. Which one should we go to? They're all spooky. I'm gonna pick that one over across the street. Yeah, deal. Oh, what the?
Wait, this might be the wrong trailer.
Oop.
My bad. That's my bad.
I was like, so far the same, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
It was. I saw the link.
When's it gonna get different?
Yeah, my bad. It was a. There it is. I think the beginning starts the same, but
Okay. Oh, I see. Yep.
Okay.
here we go.
Halloween in 1978. Before deranged serial killer Michael Myers murder 3 innocent teenagers. The thing that interests us about this story is, after 40 years, could it be that one monster has created another?
Oh.
So, you don't believe in the boogeyman?
No.
You should.
My grandmother turns into a nutcase this time of year.
I mean, she is Laurie Strode, who was almost murdered.
Every day she lives in fear that he's coming back.
Michael, I have something you might like to see. Do you remember Laurie Strode?
Dad, look out!
They could escape. I've been preparing for this for a long time. It is not safe for you to be on the street tonight.
He was standing right there in the doorway.
Fuck that. That's my greatest fear.
Oh God.
Oh God. You're fired.
Every night that he would escape,
What the hell did you do that for?
so I can kill him.
Wait, she.
He's waited for this night. I've waited for him. He's here. I'm gonna go protect my family. Get away!
Oh,
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Yeah, this is definitely more of like a trailer
Yeah.
of like sequences, because I think the first trailer that came out, that was the only trailer that was released like worldwide.
Right.
So they're definitely like, okay, let's create a different type of international trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just more good stuff. I'd never get sick and tired of watching Michael Myers laying down and then sitting up, where he just like does that sit up. I'm like, man, that shit would terrify me if I was just in a room thinking somebody was knocked out and they just like sit up like that. That to me is scary as hell. But great trailer. I think I like the domestic one more though.
Yeah, I mean this one's fun because they start with framing it around her revenge plot,
Yeah.
and then they throw in horror in the middle, whereas like the other one does the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This also like shows you more of the scenes that they're gonna go into.
Yeah.
Which looks super cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very terrified of that babysitter sequence. Even though from the last trailer we know that like she has to open the door, then she sees Michael. Even that build up of that intensity, I'm like, okay, I know how
Yeah.
we know based on the trailers how this is gonna play out.
Right.
But still that sort of like build up in suspense. And I think that's one of the things with the Halloween movies, as they kind of went on, they kind of became more about jump scares
Right.
and less about like just building suspense. And I think that's what the original one does so well, is scene to scene the tension builds and builds and builds
Mhm.
as Michael kind of gets closer and closer and closer to the victims, which I hope is something that is kind of played with in this movie, and it seems like it is.
Yeah, I gotta love the documentary filmmaker who's like, look at
Yes.
this mask.
Yeah. Michael.
Let me try and trigger this serial killer.
Yeah. It's like, it's your fucking fault, you dick.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That feels very unethical, even for a filmmaker.
Right?
Documentary
I'm
filmmaker.
trying to be different. I'm trying to push buttons.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You fucking deserve to die, which
Oh
you know,
my God.
probably will happen, but
You gotta be a fly on the wall, man.
yeah.
Uh,
Let's see how much you can piss them off. Overall, though, like 2 great trailers. Excited for the movie. I'm so mad I won't be here for that Halloween 40th anniversary convention that's happening in Pasadena. That was gonna haunt me forever. Are you gonna go, Cameron?
I'm gonna try to go, yeah, for sure.
Oh man. Damn it.
I'm also thinking if Universal Horror Nights does the thing based on this, it's gonna be really good based on some of those scenes that we saw in the international trailer.
I don't know if
Yeah.
they've released a. We can ask Emma. She does work there.
Halloween is they're apparently doing Halloween 4 this year.
Oh.
So what that exactly is going to entail, I'm not sure.
Little clown children.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of wish they were doing something from
Yeah.
the movie.
Just
I think
all the mannequins.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're not doing it because because Halloween Horror Nights will have already started. I think before the
So it'd
movie
be
comes
giving
out.
stuff out
Yeah,
away. Yeah, I guess
yeah.
you're right. Maybe
which
next
makes
year.
sense. But I'm like, oh man, yeah, that's what I was looking forward to. But yeah, hopefully next year. But overall, can't wait to see this movie. Excited by these trailers. I don't want to see anything else, even though there's other stuff that's been popping up today. At this point, I kind of just want to get the soundtrack, listen to the soundtrack.
Which John
and then go
Carpenter's
see-
doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is. It's John Carpenter, his son, and I think it's the same. It's sort of like the same band who does the live tour with John Carpenter,
Which is great.
which is happening again.
Yeah.
Very tempted to go again this year. We'll see. Was a great time. But those are my final thoughts.
Yeah, I think this looks great. I'm really excited for it. At this point, it's just like, give it
Just
to
get
me.
here.
Yeah. No, I'm very excited about it. Because the Halloween series is like, I have that box set, and I there's big chunks of that series I like. The first one's a classic, but there's also like there's a couple of those sequels where I'm like, oh. So at least
Sure.
like this feels like life again
Yes.
for the series, which is great.
Oh, and the 4K Blu-ray's coming out this month.
I know. I got that. I can't. How many more times can I buy Halloween though?
I still don't officially own it. I keep wanting to buy it. And I'm like, I'll buy it. And then I kept hearing about the 4K, and I'm like, I'll wait. And now it's officially coming out, so I'm like, perfect time.
Yeah, true.
What are your final thoughts, Elizabeth?
Yeah, no, this looks great. It looks like an amazing return to form for Halloween, and yeah, I'm super excited.
Super stoked. Guys, let us know in the comments what you thought about this hopefully final trailer for Halloween. Are you going to check it out? And what are you looking forward to seeing? In the meantime, make sure you guys follow HyperRPG, hyper_RPG on Twitter and wherever HyperRPGs are sold. You can find me on social media, just at Adam Hlavik. Very, very simple. Elizabeth, where can we find you?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at FordPrefixKid.
You can follow me on Twitter at Jurassic Alien. Just get over there.
And look forward to more videos from Cineverse leading up to the debut the return of our original show. In the meantime, see you next one.